Hello guys, and welcome back to Irony Completed. If I seem like I'm a little bit vacant, it's because I'm kind of hungover. Let's just pretend that I'm not. Hooray, am I even in focus? I'm wearing glasses, I can't tell if I'm in focus. I just wanted to make a really quick video because this is something that I've talked about very openly in my personal life and in other aspects of my life on other social media even, but I've never really addressed it on YouTube, and I feel like maybe I should. I don't want to make it like a whole video of its own really, but I don't know how else to bring it up, or where it's appropriate to bring it up, because I'm not considering this to be like a coming out video. It's really not. I'm out to almost everyone in my life. There are a few people who I haven't told, but it's kind of a thing that I figure I'll mention to people when they need to know about it. I don't really know. I'm talking about my sexuality, because you probably know already by the title. Hello, I'm a vet and I'm not straight. I'm not. I'm not a heterosexual human being. Is there anything else I need to say? I just wanted to make this video to say I'm pansexual, and before everyone goes, oh vet, that's like a made up Tumblr thing. Please don't. I am pansexual. There are many reasons I choose to identify as pansexual instead of bisexual, which seems to be the more approved of term for whatever reason. I guess because it's been known about for longer, or in circulation a little bit more. I don't know. There are reasons that I identify as pansexual instead of bisexual, that being that I'm not just attracted to two genders. Bisexuality being the attraction to two or more genders. Pansexuality is kind of more of an attraction regardless of gender, an attraction to multiple genders, however you want to phrase it. I tend to see it as attraction regardless of gender, but I know that other people don't view it like that, and that's totally fine. I think that you can define your own sexuality however you want to define your own sexuality, and you shouldn't let anyone else prevent you from doing that. Do you see what I did with my glasses by accident? I'm like, hey girls. I am attracted to more than just men and women. I feel like pansexual is a more all-encompassing term, because generally I find myself extremely attracted to kind of agender and non-binary individuals. I'd say in fact that I'm more attracted to people who are androgynous, genderless, or non-binary presenting than I am to either men or women, if that makes sense. So that's why I don't like to call myself bisexual. I hope that explains things. And I hope I've explained why I consider myself pansexual in a way that people will understand, hopefully. I don't really know. I kind of wanted to make this video to just answer some of the questions that get thrown my way a lot by people in my real life and stuff like that. And kind of the most common questions I see people asking other people who are openly pansexual or not heterosexual about their sexuality. As I just said, I do have a preference. I don't think that makes me any less bisexual, pansexual, whatever, than if I was equally attracted to the genders that I am attracted to. I tend to be the most attracted to non-binary people, although those are also the kinds of people that I interact with the least in my life. I don't meet that many people who identify as non-binary or agender or whatever in my real life outside of the internet. I just don't tend to meet people who identify that way, or at least who have come out to me and said that they are non-binary as opposed to male, female, whatever. I also tend to have a preference for kind of androgynous looking women with short haircuts, tall, thin, skinny, flat-chested, masculine women, if that makes any sense. Similarly, I really like that 90s trend of boys who were really pretty, like Leonardo DiCaprio in the 1990s, Brad Pitt in the 1990s. Feminine men and masculine women I tend to be the most attracted to. I am attracted to just men and women generally as well, but they are my preferences, because I figure most people have preferences who are attracted to multiple genders. Another question that I see other people getting asked a lot is, when did you know? When did you find out, or whatever, that you were not heterosexual, TM? It's a strange thing where I only kind of realised that the label suited me when I was maybe 17 or 18, and I'm 20 now, by the way. I think it was when I came to university was the first time that I just like outright told people that I was pansexual. I don't want to make this a long video, but I do realise, thinking back on my childhood, that I was definitely more attracted to female leads in movies than male leads. For instance, like Who Framed Roger Rabbit, I remember being really attracted to Jessica Rabbit in that. I know she's a cartoon, don't judge me, I'm sorry. I was also always attracted to like Angelina Jolie when Angelina Jolie was in a film opposite a male lead. So I kind of was attracted to women at that time. Didn't really realise that that was a thing, or that it meant that I was a different label or whatever. I also remember being like 15 and saying to my mum or to someone, I think I'm bisexual, and my mum was just like, no you're not. Which is funny because she's very supportive, like she's not like that at all. I think she just didn't quite realise, or didn't think I was old enough to realise, or whatever. Yeah, so thinking back, I realised that like clearly it's been something that's been there like my whole life. Obviously sexuality is something that's been there for most of people's lives, you know, but it wasn't until I was about like 17, 18 that I like fully realised that I was not just a straight girl. I came out to my mum last year or earlier this year, I don't even remember. I did come out to my mum. Like I said, other people in my life I haven't come out to, other family members, just because it's kind of one of those things that I think I'll get to when I need to get to it. Like, I've never had a same-sex partner, so it's never been something that I needed to raise with most people. I've only ever been romantically involved with men, so it's not been something that I've had to bring up to like my grandparents or whatever. And I'm not telling them because I think they won't approve, because that's so not true at all. I have very understanding grandparents. I'm just not telling them because it's not necessarily something that they need to be made aware of at this time, if that makes any sense at all. It just makes my life easier to do it in like small stages. Does anyone else feel me? No? Yes? I don't know. So I hope that answers some people's questions about my sexuality. I know I did explicitly tweet earlier this summer saying like, by the way, I'm pansexual. I've made reference to this but not actually explicitly said it. So I did tweet that, so I'm sure that people who follow me on there will be aware of that now. But just for my YouTube fam, yeah, hey, I'm not straight. Cool. Like I said, this video isn't really like an emotional thing or an attention thing or an educational thing even. I just want to let people know because it's something that's a part of my identity and people should know. So if anyone's interested, the people that I'm attracted to the most, i.e. my celebrity crushes at the moment, are Gillian Anderson, like from the 1990s, also Dave Duchovny from the 1990s. Like, I've been watching a lot of X-Files. I've been watching X-Files for so long, god. Yeah, so Gillian Anderson 1990s and Dave Duchovny 1990s, and also like Sebastian Stan. I think they're my three biggest like crushes at the moment, just in case anyone's curious. If you have any more questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. I might answer some of them, I might not, I don't know yet. Join in the discussion. Who are your biggest crushes at the moment? Do you have a celebrity crush? That's a good question. Do you have a celebrity crush? Please leave that down in the comments as well. I love hearing about other people's celebrity crushes. That's everything for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to follow me on Twitter, Tumblr or Instagram, they'll all be linked down in the description, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye bye!